Hey. What's going on? What's going on, good people? I am having technical difficulties. I don't know why, but I am. I hope that you all can hear me loud and clear. I hope y'all can hear me. I'm not sure, but I hope so. Yes, I'm having a problem. Having a problem today. But I said the devil is a lie. The devil is a liar. Before we go into it, hit that like button, share, subscribe. It's free. Don't cost you shit. Thank you. Appreciate you. Hit the button for me. Um, and we can really get into it right quick. I ain't gonna be on here long. But I wanted to come on here and holler at y'all for a quick, for a quick minute. Um, but I wanted to talk about something. I wanted to talk about the enemy. Because sometimes we are our own worst enemy. You know what I'm saying? And we realize it, but some people just don't. Some people don't want to realize it. Some people just don't give a damn. So it is what it is. But oh, it's sad how the enemy tries to come in and upset your world. You know what I mean? Like, you got people who literally will come in and try to destroy what you got going on, or try to destroy you know what you have started. you know and you have to be very careful about that. People that's really trying to do something with themselves, people who love themselves for real, you got to be careful, because the enemy is always busy. The enemy is always lurking. The enemy and the devil, for me, is the same people. They the same people. Hey, Terry, how you doing? Look, I was having technical difficulties. I was on here. I was trying to ask you, did you hear me? Can you hear me? You can hear me okay? Can you hear me, Terry? I hope you can hear me. I don't know why. It's been acting up. I can see and hear you clearly. No lag, no echo. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Listen. And so I was speaking on the enemy, because I look at the enemy and the devil as like being the same two people, right? You got people that's just downright nasty. Don't want to see people get ahead. You know what I'm saying? And will do anything to try to destroy you. You got people that claim they love you, and this what you got to be careful about. The people that claim they love you so much, right? But yet they throwing them knives in your back. They putting them knives all in your back, but they say they love you. You got to be careful about that, you know? Um, because sometimes I have talked to people where as though their mom and their dad is really their enemy. That's a bad place to be at, where your mom and your dad is really your enemy. Like, they don't want to see nothing good happen for you. They, always talking bad about you, just doing all kinds of stuff to you. That's not right as a mother and as a father, you know? But these are some of the things that go on in the world. And let me tell you something. This is why some of our people is so messed up. This is just a little bit of it, right? It's because you have people that's being born into the world, and their mother and their father are their enemy. That's a hard pill to swallow, right? That the people that birthed you into the world are your enemies. That's a hard pill to swallow. That's hard to live with. That's hard for somebody to live with. But it goes on. It's always going on. I'm talking to somebody right now and they going through that. Okay, they they was trying to get things back on track with their dad, but they had a big argument and that went left. And moms is just doing her own thing. Moms ain't got time, ain't never had time for real, you know? And the girl that I'm talking to, she's trying to get herself together. Because see, what happens is when things like this happen, you end up with all these issues. The child ends up suffering the most, right? Because first of all, the child didn't ask to come into this world. The child didn't ask that, you know what I mean? The child never asked somebody to birth them. They didn't, they didn't ask you to lay down and do what you do and birth them and bring them into the world. You did it because that was your choice and your decision. But now you don't want to be bothered. Dad don't want to be bothered. And now this innocent child is left out in the world alone and trying to figure shit out. She trying to figure shit out because nobody took the time out to show her. She don't know nothing. Don't know nothing because nobody took the time out to show her. The people that birthed her, that's supposed to love her, right, didn't take the time out to teach her anything. And so now she's out here in this world trying to figure it out. And she's to a place where as though she's tired of trying to make mom and dad be responsible. Right? She's trying to get them to teach her, help her learn what she need to know. And the sad part about that is that mom and dad don't know. They don't know. They don't have nothing to teach you because they don't know. It's a lot of people in the world like that. Just that some people don't want to admit it. They don't want to admit it. That's the sad part. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. But at some point, you are held responsible to want to do better, to want to be better at some point. You understand what I'm saying? And so, yeah, so now she's trying to get her burners together. She's trying to figure shit out. She's in this wicked world and she's trying to figure out some things. And she's going to get there. She's going to be all right. She's going to get there. It's going to take her some time, but she's going to get there. And like I told her, don't give up. Don't give up on it. It's a process. So it's not going to happen overnight, but it's a process, but you're going to get there. Just don't give up. Don't stop. That's the worst thing you can do is to give up. You know? It's hard sometimes when you're talking to people and they telling you their issues, right? And by me being the person that I am, I have to hold back tears and stuff because I need to be strong for them. You know what I mean? At that point in time, they don't need me to break down. They breaking down already, so they don't need to be looking at me breaking down. So I have to stand strong for them. It's not easy though. It's not easy when you see what's really going on and you feel it, right? Even though I haven't been there, I feel it. And it's not a good feeling. But I'm just hoping that she hang in there and, and get it together. Because like I told her, at the end of that tunnel, there's a light. At the end of every tunnel, there's a light, you know? And that light, when you see that light, you know the Most High is rewarding you. You know what I mean? The Most High is rewarding you. So just hang on. I'm going to help you get there. But it's a process and it doesn't happen overnight, you know? But yeah, that's messed up though, you know? And I was in here today and I had did a session with her and it was just, it's just hurtful. And I understand where she come from. She said, I wonder sometimes, why am I even here? What am I here for? And I can understand where she coming from. She looking at it like this: two people that's supposed to be my parents decided one day to lay down and make me. They created me, and now that I'm here, they don't want to be bothered with me. You know, they don't want to be bothered with me. That's a hard pill to swallow because that's your mother and your dad. And if nobody loves you, them two people supposed to love you. Right? Those two people is supposed to love you. No matter what everybody else think of you, and no matter what other people feel about you. Those two people are supposed to love you. But in the world that we live in today, it's not that. It's not like that. It's just not like that. Just because a man and a woman made you doesn't mean they love you. See, it goes back. You see how deep that self-love go back? See how deep that self-love go back? That is a really deep thing. That's really, really deep. That's why I talk about it so much. That is so deep. Look how that works. Two people laid down and made a baby. And now they don't care nothing about her. Okay? They doing their own thing. Because they don't love themselves. And so this baby means nothing to them because they don't love themselves. See how deep that self-love is? If you don't have it, you don't have it. Nothing makes you want to get it but you. It all starts with you. You see how deep that is? They made a whole baby. And because they don't love themselves, they don't love her either. They can't even see how to love her. You see how deep that is? They can't even see how to love her because they don't love themselves. That's why I talk about that so much. Because somebody left in my chat, you talk about self-love a lot. Yeah, I do. Because it's important. It's a big part of your life. And people don't even realize that. And like I told them, if you don't like it, don't come on my page. Don't come on my channel. I like to talk about things that's going to help somebody. I like to talk about something with some substance to it. Okay? And self-love is a big, big, big part of people's lives. And the sad part is that people that leave the comments in my chat don't even recognize it. And those are the people who don't love themselves. They don't love themselves. Because if they did, they wouldn't have never left that comment in my chat. You feel what I'm saying? It's a good thing that the Most High had made me as strong as I am. He done armored me down. I'm armored. I'm ready for war. every day he keeps strengthening me. Every day the Most High keeps strengthening me. Let me tell you something. It's a beautiful thing, because you need to be strengthened in this world we living in today. You gotta have some peace, right? And you gotta be strengthened. You gotta have some strength, because you got a lot of enemies running around. Enemies. The devil, whatever you want to call it. Them spirits, them bad spirits. Yeah. So you gotta tap in to yourself. You gotta give yourself that self-love. It's very important. And in the times that we living in, it is very important. And that's the thing. That's why I'm a solo dolo type of person, because a lot of people don't have it. They just don't have it. They can't even relate to what we talk about over here. They can't tap in because they don't have it. They just don't have it. You can get it if you really want to get it. If you really want to get it, you can. But some people is so caught up in their own bullshit. And I call it bullshit because a lot of things that some people caught up into, it's you know what I mean? It's something that they really need. They shouldn't be in it, honestly. They shouldn't really be in it. But they look at it as though it's something important. But it really isn't. It's a bunch of bull monarchy. It's not something that's important. It's just something that they want to be into. That's all. That's all. And that's what I was talking about. Like yesterday when I was saying people take and put everything as being so important, but they won't tap into the Most High like that. They not gonna tap into the Most High like that, but they'll tap into John, Mary, Helen, Beth, CJ. I'm just naming names. They'll tap into all that stuff that's irrelevant, stuff that's not important. They will tap into that. But when it comes to tapping into something that would help you, right? That will elevate you, that would make you grow, you don't want to tap into that. You ain't got time for that. But when judgment day comes, oh no. When judgment day comes, right? Everybody gonna want to tap into the Most High. When judgment day comes, it's too late then. It's too late. It's too late. That's the sad part. Everybody's so caught up in doing their own thing, but they won't tap into the Most High. I can't understand that. I can't relate. Let me tell you something. Even when I was out there using, guess what? I still tapped in. I still tapped in to the Most High. Even when I was out there using. Because let me tell you something. It's just something about the Lord Jesus Christ and the Holy Spirit. It's just something about it. I've always had to tap in. Irregardless of what I was going through in my life at that time, I still had to tap in. I had to tap in. And that's where most people don't get it. They don't get it. They can't relate because they don't get it. They don't get it. And that's sad. That is so sad. Because that means you so caught up in whatever you doing that you won't even take 5 minutes out to share some time with the Most High. to try to save your soul. Are you serious? Mm-mm-mm. I'm telling you. Tari say the mother is by biology, the mommy is by choice. Yeah, that's true. We must remember the father is by biology, the daddy is by choice. Mm-hmm. Biology doesn't equal being a parent. Oh, yeah, that's true. We must remember be better, not bitter. But you know what, Tari? You know what? That's true. But when uh when you come out your mother's womb, right? You don't know nothing about all that. You understand what I'm saying? Where I'm going at with this? You don't know nothing about all that. Only thing that you know is that you want mommy and daddy. That's it. That's all. Right? You want them to love you. You're not really, you know what I mean? You're not really interested in all that other stuff. You just know that these people birthed you, right? And you want to be there with them. You want to be around them. You want them to love you. Even a baby knows if if that's their mother or father. Even a baby gets feelings, right? A baby gets feelings. Like my daughter, my last daughter, a certain person could hold her and she would just be uncomfortable. She would keep moving and moving and moving and everything, right? Now, the minute I take her back, she calm right down. She would calm right down. A baby even knows, have that sense of this is my mommy, right? Or this is my daddy. And that's what they want. When they come out the womb, that's what they want. They want mommy and daddy to love them. And I think it's really messed up. Like, if you don't have issues, and when I say issues, I mean like my situation where I was using, okay? I was a heroin addict. If you don't have a situation like that or a mental illness or something, I don't understand why you know you birth children and then leave them to fend for themselves, basically. And they babies, like they a baby, they not even a teenager yet. But yet you leave them to fend for themselves, like like they as if to say, oh, they're gonna be all right, or she's gonna be all right. I ain't got time. I think that is so cruddy. And like I told the girl I was talking to yesterday, like I told her, she say they act like they don't even care. I said, I'm not going to say they don't care, but what I'm going to say is that maybe they don't know how to love you. I said, think about this. If they don't know how to love themselves, how are they going to love you? And her next question was, well, I can understand that, but why did they have me? And I had to be honest with her. I said, I really don't have an answer for that. Only thing I can say is maybe some people are selfish. They like what they like and they hop in the sack with it. They don't even think about the fact of getting pregnant and having a baby. And that was her case. Like they jumped in the bed, her parents jumped in the bed, made her, had her, and went on about their business. You can tell it's a lot of mothers out here in the world who don't love their kids. They deal with their kids because they birthed them, but they don't really know how to love them. They don't know how to love them. But because they birthed them, they deal with them, right? They take on the responsibility of at least giving them somewhere to stay, giving them something to eat, you know, and stuff like that. But really, at the end of the day, you got a lot of parents out here that don't love their children. They put up with them because they birthed them, but they don't love them, and they because really they don't even know how to love them. Honestly, they don't know how to love them. Some of them just be doing what they do because it's like a right and wrong situation. I'm going to do this because I birthed them, I birthed her, and you know I owe her that much. That's how some parents be looking at it. That's how some parents be looking at it. It's not a good situation, but Charlie said we must remember a person must learn to love themselves. We can't bash a person for something they they were never taught. We must help them fill in the life skills gap. They must not be kicked while they are down. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. But I just feel like uh through the midst of it, accountability, accountability, accountability. That's how I feel. Accountability. Even though I was out there using, I still held myself accountable for what I did. You understand what I'm saying? I still held myself accountable. And I feel like her parents should hold themselves accountable too. Because, like I said, at the end of the day, she was not asked to be boy here. She didn't ask them to birth her. And now that you done birthed her, now you leaving her hanging basically. She don't have no life skills, no nothing. She trying to figure it out. That's not a good way to leave somebody. That's not fair to her. That is not fair to do a child like that because they didn't ask you to bring them here. You did it. That was your choice, your decision. That's why we got to be careful of the choices and decisions that we make because in a lot of situations, you and that person is not the only one suffering when you bring a baby into the world. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't really look at it as though uh kicking them while they down, but I feel as though some accountability should be held because it's not her fault. It's not her fault. She didn't ask for them to bring her in the world. They made that decision. But from the looks of things, the mother don't know nothing and the father don't know nothing either. They just doing what they want to do, but neither one of them knows anything. They don't even know how to love themselves because if they knew how to love themselves, they would be loving her. She shouldn't have to be asking for them to love her. They would automatically love her. You see what I'm saying? If they love themselves. But that's how it is out here now. A lot of people don't love themselves. That's just, it is what it is. A lot of people don't. They don't love themselves. All you got to do is sit back and observe things and watch how they move. Watch how they talk. Watch how they treat other people. And that'll tell you everything you need to know. It is. It's a Dougie Dog world out here. It really is. And like I said, at some point, you gotta hold yourself accountable. At some point, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like I was telling her, at some point, you doing the right thing. You're standing up and you trying to figure it out. Don't give up. Don't just say, "Oh, forget it," because your parents not there. You doing the right thing. You taking a stand and you trying to figure things out. And that's what it's about. When you don't have nobody there to teach you or to help you through the madness, you gotta stand up on your own and try to do what you can do. Try to find out. It shouldn't be like that, but it is. So Tari say you're the artist of your life. What colors are you going to put on the canvas? You're the author of your life. What do you want your obituary to say? Hey, that's something to think about. Hey, I don't want a lot. Hey, my obituary ain't gotta say a lot. Just I just want to be known as loving people, trying to elevate people, trying to help people to go the right way. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get people to get close to the Most High. You know, they ain't got to put a whole lot on there. And did I love me? Oh yeah, my daughter gonna make sure she put that on there. My mother loved herself. Yes, indeed. Yep, that's what it's about. The world is so wicked now, though. Everybody is caught up in negativity, you know, and that's sad. Everybody, like a lot of people, is caught up in negativity. Yep. And hey, I just gotta keep it moving. I'm just gonna keep it moving, you know. But that's how I do. That's how I am. I'm just gonna keep it moving and do what I gotta do. You can't allow the enemy to get you down. That's for sure. And there's a lot of that going on. The devil is really extra, extra busy now. For real. But mm-mm, I can't let it happen. I cannot let it happen. Can't let the enemy get you down. That's for sure. That is for sure. Can't do it. You know? But yeah, some of us just gotta wake up. And I hope people wake up before it's too late, you know? I really do. I hope people don't allow the enemy, the devil, whatever you want to call it, to end up, you know, people end up sending their soul to hell. I really hope. Oh, excuse me. I hope that don't happen. You know. Yep, that's true, Ty. Ty say, please read the Holy Bible book of Matthew, chapter 4, verse 4. Man shall not live by bread alone. Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get her to come on the show after she get a little stronger. You know, I might try to get her to come on to show y'all, my skills, my mentoring skills. I enjoy doing that. Mentoring people, I enjoy it. I really do. I love doing it. And I didn't charge her either. Excuse me. I didn't charge her, because I just want to see her get better. I want to see her win. That's all. So I didn't charge her. I didn't charge her for the, you know, I sure didn't. Yeah. I just want to see her win. I want to see her get back up on her feet. I want to see her become better. That's all I want. Some things is more important than money, you know? Some things are more important than money. Everything is not about a dollar, you know? And so, and that's where I'm at with it. I want to see people get better, do better, be better, and not bitter, you know? For real. That's what I want to see. That is exactly what I want to see. Yep. That's what I want. People to do better, be better. And so that's why everything is not about a dollar. You know, I be looking at people on the internet and they be doing their thing. And yeah, you got to make your money. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is that charging all that money, people be charging a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? A lot of money. People be charging a lot of money. And what I don't understand is that, okay, what you're teaching, if a person just starting out with something, right? Say, for instance, I'm just starting out trying to get my business together, and I don't have a whole lot of money. This is something new to me, and this is something I'm just stepping out on faith on and trying it out, right? But I don't have a whole lot of money like you do. You've been in the business for a while, and you've been doing your thing. But people don't care nothing about that. They be trying to charge you $3,000, $4,000 and stuff for a session, right? Like some of them coaches and stuff, they charge a lot of money, a lot of money. And like I say, it's nothing, you gotta, you gotta get your coins. That's understandable. But some people that come to you might not have all that money. You understand what I'm saying? They might not have all that money, but they may really want to get better and be better, you know? And so, yeah, some people I don't charge them all that money, and some people I don't charge them at all. That's a blessing. It'll come back. It'll come back. You know what I mean? It'll come back to me. It will come back to me. Believe that. Everything ain't about a dollar. All that money people be charging three, four, $5,000. And my thing is, when they started out like I did, like anybody else did. You see what I'm saying? They started out with nothing. Okay? But then now you on the internet. Now you want to charge people $4,000, $5,000. And the thing about it too is it gonna work? Is what you teach? Because a lot of the people that be doing stuff, the shit don't even work. You know, they charge you all that money, and then when you get into it, it don't even work. You be really trying to figure it out. Really into it, trying to figure it out. Yeah, you figure it out all right. You end up finding out it don't work, and they done charge you all that money. That's why you gotta be careful who you deal with on the internet. You gotta be careful, cause people will rip you off, and they don't care. I said, I see how some of y'all get rich. I just had an incident with like that. I said, I see how some of y'all get rich, clean, swiping people out their money, and then when they reach out to you and stuff, you don't answer. I see how some of y'all done got to be y'all so-called millionaires. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because that's what some of them do. Swipe you out your money. I ain't out that mob. I ain't trying to take nobody money. Because some people is having a rough time, you know? Some people is having a rough time and they trying to get up on their feet, right? And trying to get their little business going and stuff. I will not be taking people's money. No, not me. Uh-uh. I don't get down like that, taking nobody's money. And then they already having a rough time. And then I'm gonna come and steal their money from them. No, I'm not gonna do that. I don't get down like that, you know? I just got a good heart too. I got a good heart. And I care about people, you know? That's where the difference coming at with me. I care about people for real. Hmm. Yeah. So I don't be trying to, take nobody's money and all that. If you got some that will, they'll clean you out. What is this trash? This is trash. All right. Yeah, they'll clean you out. They don't care. I said, oh, that's how y'all got to be millionaires. Cleaning people out. Cleaning people out. That's crazy. Taking people money. Mm-mm. I don't get down like that. Yep. Ugh. I I'm trying to think of something. Well, I'll let y'all know what decision I make. I might change my channel. I'm not sure though. I like what I do. I like the things I talk about, but I might change it a little bit. I might look for different kind of videos to bring on the channel for us to kind of react to and break it down and stuff like that. Different videos that show you the difference in self love and lacking self love. I might start doing that, finding different videos and stuff to share with y'all. I don't know yet. I'll figure it out though. I'll let y'all know when I figure it out. Yeah. I yeah. But I didn't have a whole lot to talk about today. That was pretty much it. I I just wanted to touch on that because it's really deep when you don't have that self love. Like, like when people bring babies into the world and they don't have that self love, how you gonna love your baby? You don't love yourself. That thing runs deep. It really do. And some people don't get it. It go right over some people's head. They just don't get it. Yeah. But so I say Miss Lisa makes genuine deposits in the Bank of Trust. She never flip flop on me. She gave the sour truth and not a sugar coated lie. Thank you, Tari. Tari said you can only control what you present in front of them. What they choose to see is up to them. That's right. That's right. That is so true. You know what? Crazy as it is, most people always you can present something, right? Excuse me. You can present one thing and people are totally flip it up. They'll flip it around, turn it upside down, turn it, flip it sideways, the whole nine, right? They will not. they end up not saying the same thing you put out there. That's great. I see that a lot, especially on the internet. When somebody presents something, the people start saying something else, totally different. I'd be like, man, where the hell did they get that from? Because that's not what that person said. I'd be like, wow, they messed that all up. That's crazy to me. I be seeing a lot of people do that. Like, say for instance, I come up here and I say, uh, my mother was dead, but she came back to life, and this, that, and the other, right? Man, you're gonna hear about 10 different stories. You're gonna hear about 10 different stories. I'm not joking. Because the people ain't gonna get it right. They ain't gonna tell you what I actually said. That's crazy. That's crazy when you can't listen. You can't listen to something and take heed to it. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. You should be able to listen and, you know, take it in and be able to talk about it or whatever. Verbatim for what you heard. But for some reason, a lot of people can't do that. That's crazy to me. It really is. But hey, God is so good. Regardless of what be going on. God is so good all the time. Yeah. I got a lot on my plate. But I'm determined not to let it get me down. And I'm determined to keep going. You know? I'm gonna keep going. That's why I try to be around people who will uplift me and talk to people who will uplift me and talk to people who will uplift me because I be needing that sometime myself, you know? Miss Lisa, please read my comment about you being a great mentor in my life. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Let me go back, Tari. I missed it. Mm-hmm. Shut your mouth. Oh, Tari say, Miss Lisa is a great mentor in my life. She helped me understand that life is not about where you start, but where you finish. She gave me the inspiration to come up with the four circles of life. That's right. That's right, Tari. Thank you so much, Tari. I definitely appreciate you. I really do. Because as long as we've been on here, Tari, you never flip flopped on me. I done had everybody to flip flop on me. And you have never done that. You always treat me the same. And I definitely appreciate that. You don't find too many people like you in the world. You really don't. It's hard to find people like you. Seriously. It's hard to find true people like yourself. It really is. It really is. It's hard. It's hard to find people like you. And I definitely appreciate you. I really do. I appreciate you so much. My daughter, no, you don't say no. My daughter in here tripping. Yeah, I definitely appreciate you though. Since cause we've been knowing each other for a while. Haven't we, Terry? Terry always act the same way around me. Always, never flip flopped on me. Everybody done flip flopped on me, but Terry, for real. I can honestly say that. Some people done got look. Some people done got up to 1,000. Terry, they don't speak no more. Nothing. I tell you, these people is crazy. All about a click and a view. A click and a view. Yeah. I used to have people come over here and get on my panel and I had people that get on my panel and what else? Put their channel in my chat and everything. Now they got 1,000 subscribers and they done got monetized. They don't even speak no more. Ain't that something? Mm. Huh? What you say, Angel? What you say? I don't be worried about them people, man. I know them people ain't my friends. You know I know that. I'm just talking about it. I'm just talking about how Tari been a true friend to me for real. You don't find people like that, you know? Usually everybody that I met across this internet done flip flopped. For real. Everybody I met done did a switcheroo on me. It don't bother me though. That it just let me know I already knew who them people were anyway, you know? So it's not like, oh my good, like I'm surprised. I'm not surprised. Hmm. Them people is like the go along, get along game, right? They find people to get up under so they can get a click in a view. So they can, so they can earn some subscribers. I'm not out there mob. I'm not out there mob. If you come, you come. If you don't, you don't. I'm gonna keep on going, you know? I ain't out that mob where I'm a cling to you because I'm trying to get a click in a damn view. Mm-mm. No, thank you. I'll be all right. Oh yeah, I will be just fine. People is crazy though. That's what they be about. I be seeing so many people in here. All they about is a click and a view. A click and a view. There ain't no such thing as no real friendship. Ain't no such thing as a real friendship on YouTube. If it is, I'll be surprised. Like I said, the only person that I deal with like that is Tari. You're not on YouTube. And neither is Tari. Tari just come on here when he be watching me. He got other people he watch. But he don't be on YouTube like that. Huh? Not like that, but I'll be glad when you do. But yeah. I eased that right in, didn't I? But yeah, it is. It's a trip. These people is all about self. They don't believe in helping other people or none of that. It's just strictly all about their self. I ain't out that mob. That ain't who I am as a person. You know what I'm saying, Tara? I ain't out that mob. I'm not. I like to help people. If a person need my help, I don't have no problem with helping. I don't have a problem with helping. That's how I get down. But these people, man, they don't know nothing about that. They don't know nothing about being real, just being authentic. They don't know nothing about that. And some people get mad because of what I say. I say it what I say it, and I meant it. I listen. I can say that because I have went across people who acted just like what I'm saying. You know, that's why I say it because I have been around people. I have dealt with people that have acted the same way I'm saying they acted. Yeah. But it's all good. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going. And one thing about my channel that I can say is that the people that follow me have been here for a while. The people that follow me have been here for a while, and I definitely appreciate each and every one of them. Doesn't go unnoticed, that's for sure. But they've been riding with me for a while. That's what I'm talking about. It's one thing to get subscribers, right? And then they, like they might be with you this week, next week they might unsubscribe, right? My subscribers ain't like that. They've been on there and they've been on there for a while. Like they've been riding with me for a while. You feel me? But those people that call themselves turning on, flip flopping on me, they might have subscribers this week, and then next week, those same subscribers might unsubscribe. Soon as you get mad with somebody that they like, they gonna unsubscribe from you. You know, I don't need no subscribers like that. No, thank you. I got true subscribers over here. They riding with me, and I appreciate it. Only thing I need is for people to start, getting more involved, getting more involved. That's all I need. I need for people to, you know what I'm saying, start, getting more into the live stream. And if it's something that y'all want to do, if it's some type of live y'all want me to do, let me know that. Because I'm thinking about starting to do something. I'm gonna change my channel up a little bit so it can be more exciting, instead of me talking about, even though the things I talk about it needs to be talked about, but I'm thinking about doing it in a little different way. Y'all will see it. Y'all will see. And then my other channel, Kitchen Table Talk, I'm getting ready to take all those videos down. And I think what I'm gonna do is I've been thinking about talking about parenting and relationships. Relationships. That's what I'm thinking about doing with Kitchen Table Talk. I'm thinking about doing parenting and parenting and relationships. Talking about relationships and stuff like that. That's what I'm thinking about doing. And I'm thinking about trying to get people to come on the panel and be a part of the conversation. That's what I would like to do with that one. The one called Kitchen Table Talk. Yeah. Terry say, Terry, wait a minute, Terry, what you say, Terry? Terry say, Miss Lisa, if you were a fake ass wannabe and a loud mouth, I would not continue to associate with you. You are a great, genuine resource that helped me become a better person. I've always said you put a lot of lazy preachers to shame. You have many genuine Bible studies, by the way, in which you live your life. People will miss the water when the well run dry. I'm thankful for the genuine and positive and uplifting people in my life. You are so welcome, Ty, and I'm glad to be a part of your circle. I really am. I'm glad that I'm a part of your circle, and I don't take that lightly. I really am. I really am. And I'm glad that I was some help to you, because I'm going to be honest with you. I thought about changing my channel, but I like the things that I talk about. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to talk about other stuff. I like the things that I talk about. And so I changed my mind. I said, I'm not changing. I told my daughter, I said, I'm not changing my channel. I said, because I like talking about self-love and self-development issues and stuff like that. I said, I really like those things, and I'm passionate about it. I said, and talking about addiction and stuff. I like those topics, right? So I'm not changing it. I'm not changing it. You know, people will get more involved, more into it, you know, with time, I guess. But I don't wanna change my channel. Yeah, I don't want to change my channel. But the other channel, Kitchen Table Talk, I'm thinking about doing uh parenting slash relationships. That's what I'm thinking about doing over there. I'm not sure, but I'm thinking about it. And then let people come up on the panel and stuff and give their opinion about whatever I'm talking about, you know, and see if I can get some people to come on and talk about their relationship, right? And you know, and what did they do to keep their relationship together and stuff, you know? I'm gonna start reaching out to some people and seeing if I can get them to come on. But yeah, I'm gonna spice it up a little bit. But I like the things that I talk about. I don't want to change that, you know? Yep. Well, I'm getting ready to shut it down because I've been on here an hour. And I'm gonna shut it down. My baby get ready to come home soon. And but I appreciate you for being here. And for those that's in the bushes or whatever, I appreciate y'all too. Um, hit the like button, share the video. Don't forget to repent and pray. Don't wait till it's too late. Don't lose your soul. Don't wait till it's too late, good people. Repent and pray while you still got a chance. Because tomorrow is not promised to none of us. So I'm just saying. But I love you guys. I will see you all, Lord's willing. I'll be on here tomorrow. I'm gonna come on here tomorrow. And you know, so we can chop it up. And yeah, that's about it. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, make sure it say all so that when I go live, prayerfully you'll get notified. I love you all. Thanks a lot for being a part of my world because I appreciate y'all being a part of my world. And it definitely don't go unnoticed. So on that note, until next time, peace.